Good morning and welcome to question and answer series on the path of spiritual evolution. Today's question is, despite doing satsang, why we fail to connect higher self? Despite knowing and understanding the truth, why we end up dwelling in the lower state and fail to connect with the higher one? After several efforts to stay on higher awareness, why am I fail? Generally, we are satsangi. We are doing satsang since long time. But if you reflect on your progress, this is the naked truth. When we are in satsang or satsang discourse or couple of days retreat, we feel confidence and our inner confidence telling us that, yep, I understand the philosophy of truth. But from Monday onward, in daily life, slowly, that understanding is disappearing. So what was the reasons why? Why we every time fail? Where is the problem? So this is the self-reflection question, and we have to self-reflect on our own daily activity to find out the reasons. Do not believe me. You can get from your daily activity, but you need self-reflection. Otherwise, our life have end, but we may not reach the higher self. Okay, let's discuss on possible reasons. Reason number one, conscious mind is busy somewhere. So when we are doing daily activity, our conscious mind is not available, it's busy somewhere. Then what happened? In absence of conscious mind, subconscious mind is performing the activity, and subconscious mind is habitual. And that's why that activity is as per habit. We all knew that our conscious mind power is very low, 5 to 10%, and remaining our activity is by subconscious mind, 90 to 95%. So first reason, conscious mind is busy somewhere. And it's always busy. Where? Check. It's maybe in your past. It's daydreaming or in future daydreaming, right? Somewhere busy, not available here and now. Reason number two, conscious mind is available but powerless. In some activity, we knew that, yep, I am conscious, we have fully focused. But even if fully focusing activity, our conscious mind is not working. That truth, what we knew that one, is not coming the task, is not coming the experience. Why? Because our body and mind is not following the order of intellect. Why? Because we not convince them. During the process of conviction, the firm decision or the understanding process, intellect is a superficial intellect. It's not fully convinced through body, sense and mind. So conviction is half conviction, right? That's why it's fail. Reason number 3. Yep, both mind is available but powerless against the emotions. In some activity, emotional activity, where emotions and kamna, ahanta, mamta and kamna, 3 is a big issue. When our emotional event, mind is not working and body is taking control as per emergency system, right? Under Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 3, Arjun raised the questions for us. He raised the question that the Purush, means any persons, he knew that this activity or this task is wrong task. Even if knowing the wrong task, why he is doing wrong things. And that moment, Lord Krishna clearly direct him that, advise us that under verse number 37, our rajoguna, the vasana, the kamana, and he used the word kama, krodha, rajoguna, samudra bhava. So kam and krodh coming from rajoguna. Kam means not only sexual desire but include all desire for material enjoyment based on the bodily concept of the self. That urge for money, physical craving, craving for prestige, its drive, the powers, right? That's ahanta, mamta, and kamana. In that case, we are totally powerless. So, it's require, what require? Stability, mind stability, even if in emotional situation. Now, reason number 4. I understood the theory of truth, but the understanding is by individual mind, means limited. In our mind, when our understanding is only for individual mind, then it's limited. And what's the general understanding? When we are in like a spiritual discourse or spiritual retreat or anything, anywhere, even if in school or college, our understanding is generally based on subject and object. I as a subject and you or this computer is the object. Means I know this computer and computer is other than me. That's my understanding, right? So it's a limited understanding. Are you agree with me? Means knowing become the objects. That's why that's knowing is objective knowledge only. And objective knowledge is relative reality. So when you are performing in your daily life, your mind is making the valuation of that situation against your knowledge as another object. So when we are in situations, our knowledge is one object, the situations is another object, right? So two objects, and I as a subject making the valuation of that two objects. So where I find more value means I have urge for money, then definitely I am doing wrong for money. And my truth is stay as it is because I give less value. So objective knowledge is always relative. It's not a absolute knowledge. Means relative knowledge is working up to one limit. You and I, we all knew that we are goody goody brand. We have that problem. We can't move more than goody goody brand. It means you can perceive ultimate reality based on your own conditioning. I can say standing point and viewpoint. Here is one pictures I use from Google. It's a beautiful picture. There are two pictures, right? One picture, first picture have the mountaineer who is at the foothill of the mountain. Is his experience his complete experience? No. That's why. Right? The understanding is complete. Yeah, he can see the mountain, he can see the peak, he can see the track, but that's not complete experience. Are you agree with me? Now second picture. Both pictures I collected from Google images. Second one is beautiful. The elephant and the blind guys. So when the blind peoples catch the elephants like leg, he feel it's like a tree. When the guy is at his belly, he feel as a wall. Right? So that's our reality. Our understanding is a relative understanding, not complete understanding. Our knowledge is objective knowledge. If you understand that objective knowledge, I versus you is object, even if you are living being, but you are the object for me. Right? Atma Bhava. That's why in our Sanskrit it's called Atma Bhava. So if I am perceiving all the stuff as a Atma Bhava, there is one knowledge. If I am perceiving you as a other than me, Anatma Bhava, then that knowledge is incomplete knowledge. So our concepts of ultimate or absolute reality is conditioned and depended upon our concepts of our own self. So our mind is conditional mind, right? If I am in BMI zone, body, mind, intellect zone, I can see within BMI zone means my view is subject to my standing point. That's an important law. It's a nature's law. Now let's move reason number 5. Reason number 5 is I understood the theory of truth, but in reality it is illusion of mind, because the power presidency, that power presidency is what way? First is object, means outside panch vishaya. In Sanskrit we call panch vishaya, outside world. Second, body and sense. Third, sense to mind. Mind means manas. And fourth, mind to intellect. If we really understood the truth by intellect, body, sense and mind must be follow the order of intellect. I am not telling that. That's truth coming from Bhagavad Gita and Upanishad. Under chapter 3, verse number 42, Bhagavad Gita said that power of presidency. I put here with pictures and that original Sanskrit verse with English meaning. The sense are superior to the gross body, and superior to the sense is the mind. Beyond the mind is the intellect, and even beyond the intellect is the soul. Right? According to Bhagavad Gita. So body, then sense, then mind, then intellect, and then individual self. That's the power precedence, right? Order. Now, under Katha Upanishad, here you can see on the slide, I put full details. Um, there are two verse number 10 and 11. It's giving full picture of universe. Right? Currently, I think the science move up to Planck length, smallest, finer, right? Finer particles. But that particles, it's in the area of where? In the area of this mixture. Beyond that, there are more layers. So, according to Katha Upanishad, our world means Panch Vishaya, then body and sense, then mind, then intellect, then individual self, then cosmic self. And above cosmic self, they are called Avyakta, means Prakriti, and above Prakriti, it's called Purusha. So you can find up to Prakriti, but you can't reach to Purush. Why? Because it's beyond the body, mind, and intellect. And there are beautiful another verse under verse number 3. It's called analogy of chariot. It's clearly mentioned that know the Atman as the Lord of the chariot, the body is only chariot, right? Means a gross body. Know also intellect as the driver, know the mind as the reins. So 5 horse is 5 sense, reins is mind, charioteer is intellect, and the boss is ego, and road is a sense object. What we need? We need harmony in that all our component, means body, sense, mind, and intellect. Last, reason number 6, absence of inner harmonizations, body, mind, and intellect. Here I just draw one tables, and where we need harmonizations in different people telling in different way. Like someone said it's head, heart, and hand. Hand means core body. In Bhagavad Gita and other Hindu scriptures, we said it's a Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and Karma Yoga. Jnana Yoga means knowing, Bhakti Yoga means feeling, Karma Yoga means doing. Feeling is by heart, but it's an inner feeling, right? Jnana Yoga is by mind, it's called thinking mind, right? And Karma Yoga is a experience. It's a body experience. Another terms we are using more in Hindu philosophy is man, vachan, and karma. In current science related people using intellect, mind, and body. Right? So these are the 6 reasons why out of 6 you may have one or more than one. Check in your daily activity. and you can find the outcome. Now, what is the outcome of this whole video and questions? Why it's not working our understanding? Yeah, I understood the philosophy or truth, but why it's not working? There are 6 reasons, right? So what we should do then? What is the solution means? Solution is simple. We need harmonization, inner harmonization, correct? In other words, the understanding process must be passed through body, sense, and mind, as per hierarchy given by Gita and Upanishad. Are you agree with me? Second thing we can do is make sure our conscious mind is available during our sadhana, means where you are in Sunday discourse or in spiritual retreat, your conscious mind fully focus during that times, and then your body and sense and mind also need also acceptance. Reduce the unsustainable habitual attitude. When you see that habitual attitude is not good for self, then let go. Control the emotional attitude, get the power of stability. Develop the self conviction method, and lastly important is full harmony. Inner and outer both required during the daily activity. So this is the 6 reasons, and this is the possible solutions. Now we are finishing this question here. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching the video.